Brace yourself, survival movie junkies, because these films are about to take you on the ride of your life. Ever wondered what it truly means to fight tooth and nail for survival? Whether it's escaping death in deep space, outlasting brutal enemies, or battling the forces of nature, these movies throw their characters into the ultimate life or death situations. And trust us, the stakes couldn't be higher. From heart-stopping true stories to pulse-pounding thrillers, this list is packed with unrelenting tension, jaw-dropping action, and mind-blowing twists. So grab your gear, steel your nerves, and get ready, because these are the top 10 best survival movies of 2024, and some of them will leave you gasping for air. Number 10. Arcadian. When the sun sets, the real nightmare begins. Nicolas Cage delivers a chilling performance in this dystopian survival thriller set in a world where nightfall brings unimaginable horrors. A father and his two sons live in a secluded farmhouse, battling against mysterious creatures that only come out after dark. As resources dwindle and tensions rise, survival becomes a brutal test of willpower. But the real terror? Learning that the monsters outside may not be the only ones they have to fear. Tense, atmospheric, and packed with terrifying moments, Arcadian is a must-watch for fans of high-stakes survival. Number 9. Society of the Snow. Survival isn't just about staying alive, it's about the choices you make. Based on the real-life 1972 Andes plane crash, this harrowing drama captures one of the most gruesome yet inspiring survival stories in history. A Uruguayan rugby team is stranded in the freezing mountains, facing blizzards, starvation, and impossible moral decisions. As the days stretch into weeks, desperation sets in, leading to one of the most shocking survival choices ever made. Visceral, emotional, and deeply unsettling. This movie will stay with you long after the credits roll. Number 8. The End We Start From. When the world drowns, how far would you go to save your child? Jodie Comer delivers a powerful performance in this apocalyptic survival thriller where a massive flood wipes out London, turning the city into a lawless, sinking wasteland. A young mother and her newborn baby must navigate the chaos, searching for safety while evading dangerous survivors who will do anything to stay alive. With haunting cinematography and raw, emotional storytelling, this film isn't just about surviving. It's about the desperate fight to protect the ones we love. Prepare for an emotional gut punch. Number 7. No Way Up. Trapped beneath the ocean. Time is running out. Imagine surviving a plane crash, only to realize your nightmare is just beginning. When a flight goes down over the Pacific, a handful of passengers find themselves trapped inside an air pocket within the sunken wreckage. Oxygen is running out. Panic sets in, and then comes the realization they're not alone. Something is circling in the water outside. That a claustrophobic, edge-of-your-seat thriller, No Way Up delivers a terrifying mix of survival, deep-sea horror, and relentless suspense. Hold your breath, this one's intense. Number 6. Out of Darkness. In the fight for survival, humanity is the first thing to go. Set in prehistoric times, this gripping survival horror thriller follows a desperate group of early humans who must band together against a terrifying unknown force lurking in the shadows. With no technology, no weapons, and no way of understanding what hunts them, they must rely on their instincts and primitive survival skills to make it through the night. That a unique take on the survival genre. Out of Darkness proves that the most terrifying enemy is the one we don't understand. Number 5. Civil War. In a country torn apart, survival is the only law. Alex Garland's intense war thriller imagines a near-future America plunged into all-out civil war. A group of journalists embarks on a deadly journey to Washington, D.C., documenting the collapse of the nation as the battle lines shift around them. With brutal action, stunning realism, and gut-wrenching choices, Civil War asks, how far would you go to survive when the world around you falls apart? If you thought dystopian war movies couldn't get any more intense, think again. Number 4. I.S.S. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, just space. Stranded on the International Space Station, a crew of astronauts receives a horrifying order: eliminate the others or be eliminated. As war breaks out on Earth, tensions rise in the most isolated place imaginable. With no escape and paranoia setting in, the real danger isn't the lack of oxygen, it's each other. Brutally tense and psychologically chilling, I.S.S. takes survival horror to the final frontier. Number 3. Abigail. You thought escaping was hard? Try running from a vampire. What starts as a high-stakes kidnapping quickly turns into a nightmare beyond imagination when a group of criminals realizes their hostage, a young girl, is no ordinary child. She's a vampire. One by one, they are hunted inside a mansion where every shadow hides danger. This genre-bending horror survival thriller blends action, suspense, and a touch of the supernatural to create one of the most unpredictable survival films of the year. Number 2. Land of Bad. A rescue mission gone wrong. A fight to the death. Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe star in this brutal, high-octane survival war thriller where an elite military team is ambushed behind enemy lines. Outnumbered, outgunned, and cut off from help, their only option is to fight their way out, no matter the cost. With pulse-pounding action, relentless suspense, and visceral combat sequences, Land of Bad is a must-watch for fans of war survival thrillers. Number 1. Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. Before she was a warrior, she was a survivor. The ultimate post-apocalyptic survival movie of 2024, Furiosa takes us back to the lawless wastelands of Mad Max. Anya Taylor-Joy stars as a young Furiosa, kidnapped and forced to survive in a world where only the ruthless make it out alive. Between high-speed chases, brutal battles, and jaw-dropping cinematography, Furiosa delivers everything you love about Mad Max, but with even more raw survival energy. And there you have it, 10 jaw-dropping survival movies from 2024 that will keep you on the edge of your seat. From the icy peaks of the Andes to the scorching deserts of the wasteland, these films prove that survival is never just about staying alive. It's about the choices we make along the way. Which of these movies left you breathless? Did we miss any survival masterpieces? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love adrenaline-pumping cinema, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.